Good.
All right, I'd like to call this meeting to order. This is our monthly Health, Welfare, Recreation Committee meeting. It's July 24th at 6 p.m. And like I said earlier, I'll call this meeting to order, and I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes that you have with you.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Dwight Miller
I'll second.
makes a motion. J.E. Duncan seconds. All in favor of approval of the minutes?
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, going down to number 3 on the approve the agenda. Before we do that, I need to do a little shuffling around here. I'd like to create a 4A. I'd like to add public comments to that. It should have already been on there, but for some reason I didn't have it on, so
I do have a copy.
we did minutes.
You have mine.
No, I got that.
Okay.
Your agenda,
You're talking about minutes?
Yeah, that's it,
Sure,
I
have it there.
guess.
Okay, let's only create a
I thought
4A.
other things were added.
If you would,
you got another agenda? This is minutes.
yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Here we go. What did you say before?
Like to create 4A, which would be public comments. I'm sure we should have some tonight, so if you would mark 4A as public comments. And also under 8, which was our recreation review, I'd like to add 8A, and I'd like to add new business to that. 8A, new business. And also before that, I'd like to swap 6 rural fire and put that as 4B, please, because he needs to leave early, so I want to try to get him so he can leave early. So if everybody has that documented down, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve.
So will we do away with number 6? Are we gonna?
Yeah, we're just gonna
we'll
swap.
let Neil-
move it
We're just gonna
up.
move it up.
Okay, okay.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Mr. Duncan,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Morris. All in favor of the changing of the agenda? Ayes have it. So, moving down, let's go to our unfinished business, and that we can start with, Anthony, we can start with you from Hillsborough Fire. If you would come up and have a seat, please. So, Anthony, I know you just taken over Hillsborough Fire. You're the new fire chief. Would you
Yes,
don't
sir.
mind introducing yourself and just tell us what all you got going on out
Hey
there?
everybody, I'm Anthony Parrish. I'm with Hillsborough Fire Department. I am the new elected chief out there. This is my first time meeting everybody. I've been with the department for 12 years, so nice to meet everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Y'all getting ready for the tractor pull?
Yeah, it's right around the corner. I think it's the 1st and 2nd at 7 p.m. We'll be out there.
I've been seeing a lot of publicity.
Oh yeah, they always hold a good show, and I know concessions are always great. And good group of people, most definitely.
Anthony, I mean, how many members do you have out of Hillsborough now that are active members that you can count on to show up to a fire?
I think we got 25 on the roster, and of course, some of that consists of our older members that hold a board position. They're not necessarily so active in firefighting. I'd say roughly about 10 members are active in firefighting. We're going to send 4 of them to the next live burn class to get them certified. That way they can start with interior attack and all that good stuff, and hopefully start throwing some more training their way and really getting them into it. So yeah, we definitely got a good membership.
Question for you on that: Who pays to send these guys to the academy or the
So
live
it's
burn?
us. We do. Of course, we utilize the funds that we have, and we throw the trainings their way that get their footing. Of course, 64 and your live burn, that's going to be your base. There's always Fire 1, Fire 2, your hazmat classes. There's essentially so many trainings that are essential to these guys that you just have to start small and build from there. But we pay the majority of it out of pocket.
Wow. How important to you is the 41,000 that you get for the fire?
It's extremely
Smoking.
important.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's-
Financially?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Absolutely. I know that right now we've kind of got an issue with that. We went and spoke with Miss Mariana on a subject about, in 2023, the funds weren't allocated and paid for a bill that we had.
Yep.
Myself and my vice president, being Brandon Gunn, met with her, went over this, and she had agreed to more or less pay that bill with our 2024 money because it was put back in general funds instead of spent on the bill. We found a pumper tanker truck that we were going to go ahead and purchase, being that we would have had 2 years of the 41,666. She told us that we missed a deadline of July 1. I was unaware of a deadline of having July 1. And I guess that is something that I was hoping to bring up tonight. So with that being said, if we lose that money, essentially the money that we really didn't have a play in losing to begin with, we're not going to be able to purchase this pumper tanker. It's just not going to happen. And that still leaves us paying 40+ thousand out of our pocket, which we're happy to do. But without that money, we're looking at spending 80,000 plus out of pocket, and I just can't justify that. That puts us into such a tight space that
When you say out of pocket,
out of
you're
our
not be
personal
able
account.
to get it out of raising funds?
So what this is, the 41,666, the resolution for the smoke detector funding is what I've always called it. I don't know if that's what it's necessarily named or
That's what it
labeled.
is.
I was brought up, well, it was brought up to me, I was made aware of an issue. We had a bill float this year to us from 2023 of Siddons and Martin. It's what we purchased them turnout gear with. Long story short, what had happened is somehow the county didn't pay the bill with our 41,666. It was just, our money was taken and put back in general funding. I don't know where the ball was dropped or why it happened that way.
So you didn't get the 40-something thousand
No,
for
sir.
24?
23.
Oh,
23 is where this bill came from. So what Miss Mariana agreed to do was take our 2024 money, pay off the bill, and bring it back up to the committee of getting that funding back.
so you lost
for
the
us.
money for 23?
That's
You
now what
never
we're
got
being
it.
told. Yeah, that's
Because the
now what
receipt
we're
wasn't
told.
turned in.
Wow.
The receipts weren't turned in and the books were closed.
Well, yeah.
So,
But the money was
Yeah, but
still
the
in the
money-
general fund.
yeah, the money rolled back, yes.
Yeah.
But the way it's, I guess it's sort of like me in the bus garage. If I don't use my money, if that money's not used this year, then poof, it goes away. I can't
Yeah,
go get it.
I understand that. That'll be
And that goes back,
forever
and I'm not saying
department.
anybody, but somebody didn't turn the purchase order or something into her, or somebody
Okay.
told them that it would be okay, and it wasn't because she had to close the books down on June the 30th to shut it all down and do that. So, and then it sat for almost a year, I think, before the bill came back. Is that right?
Yeah, that'd be the 2023.
Okay, yeah.
And I think what we end up figuring out is they did receive it. However, back then Siddons Martin was under a different name. It was operated under a different name.
Okay.
They received the receipt, but it was never paid. By the time that they got it, I guess it showed that the money wasn't there.
Okay.
And then it was just never brought to the attention of anybody. And then whenever I received it, we sat down with Miss Mariana and figured it out, and I thought we had a good resolution for it.
Okay.
However, now I'm in this boat.
You thought you had a good resolution,
Yes,
but then you didn't.
by
Right,
taking
so-
the 24 money.
So,
Well,
and
but-
that is what we were
24,
told, is
23,
that if we
yeah.
took our 2024 money and went ahead and paid the bill, that she would bring it back up.
She
and
would,
have that money reallocated to us.
the one from 2023.
Correct.
Okay, which makes sense to
Correct.
me. An
She wants to
exception
make
to
it
be
right,
made.
though.
Yes, absolutely.
It's good.
And then whenever we found a truck, a pumper tanker, and we took it to her on, I believe it's gonna be July the 6th or 7th.
Of this month.
Yeah, correct. and I wasn't present for this, it would be my vice president, Brandon Gunn, that went and spoke to her. From what he was told is that she gave him a deadline of July 1 to have it in, and that we're no longer gonna have access to that money. That put us in a tight spot, especially since we did everything possible to keep not only the supplier happy, but also the county from having to deal with a headache, you know. Yeah.
It sounds to me like it was basically money you were promised
Yes,
for
sir.
those 4 years. You missed one of those years. It seems like we ought to restore that out of the general fund.
Yes, I mean, it seems like an honest mistake.
Yeah.
You should get it turned in.
Somebody made a simple mistake and didn't intend to, but we can make it right.
Correct, yeah, absolutely,
Way to do it.
absolutely.
Can we make it right?
Well, we can make a
Sounds like-
motion
I'll go
and
talk
we
to
can
her
go
tomorrow.
to
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
like. we
I'll
can.
go talk to her.
processes above us.
Yeah.
That's all we
But
do anyway.
because you're on budget and finance also, you're gonna go talk to Mariana?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Do we need a motion?
I'll go without the motion,
Yeah,
but if
Okay.
you wanna make a
Yeah,
motion,
I
that's
don't think
cool.
we need a motion.
If
I
we
will
don't-
go.
if
I've
we
already
don't,
got my
we-
notes written.
We'll
let's-
go ahead and do
All
something
right,
next time.
so
Yep.
you will qualify for the money 25-26. Is that what you're planning on using too, the 41,000?
think there
I don't
was any
think there's
approved.
gonna be a 26, is
There
there?
wasn't.
Well, there is for
You
this
were
budget.
gone.
For this, there
Oh, they
wa-
took it off?
They took it off the full budget.
Really?
Right.
no, I don't think so.
Off of,
It's on
off of
there.
It was proposed, but
it
it
was
never
a
went.
4-year thing.
Yeah, but we-
And I think
it-
they
we-
decided,
It was, it was a 4-year, it had expired at 4 years, but it has to be renewed by the commission, I think.
I'm mistaken maybe, but I thought that was one of the cuts they finally made.
I don't think
Yeah, I
so.
don't think so. I don't think
Okay.
I think it had been talked about, but it wasn't cut, so.
Okay.
But it was a 4-year deal. It was a 4-year, it was a temporary fix for COVID because there was no fundraising going on during the COVID time. And it was a temporary set-in for that. And it was set for 4 years. So, you know, it has to be, I guess the commission will have to approve it again to
Well, I
restart it.
haven't seen a budget yet, so.
So, I mean, I don't know yet, so. But anyway.
So can I just to kind of make it clear, you're gonna talk to Mariana about the 2023 money?
Mhm.
That
And I've
they
just asked
missed
her
the
on-
deadline of July 1st.
Yes.
They've already got it allocated really for a pumper truck, and did I say that right?
Yes, ma'am, a pumper tanker, yes, ma'am.
Pumper tanker.
But you're accounting for 2 pieces of money, right?
Correct. Now the truck that we had picked out, it's sold. I can't justify asking these folks to hold this truck and not having the money in the
Yep.
bank to do
No.
so, you know.
So you'll have to find another one.
Correct.
Okay, but you still need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
all right.
Absolutely.
All right, Anthony, anybody got any more questions for
What's your
Anthony
phone
on,
number?
on anything?
To 931-273-4693.
And your last name was Parrish?
Yes, ma'am, Parrish.
Anthony, how smoke detectors, how many of y'all installed this year?
I want to say we're at 11, but I've got a list to go.
I got you.
I honestly, we need some more. I need to fill out the paperwork and get some more sent out to us.
I got you. Any more questions for Anthony?
How much does it cost? Is it different prices to train a fireman? You mentioned y'all pay for it out of your own
So
money.
personally, I don't know the exact cost. My secretary, Joe Johnson, is somebody that's helped me with the training,
Okay.
him and Brandon Gunn. I personally don't know the cost.
I was just curious.
directly.
I have
Yes,
no idea.
And it just depends on what it is that they're going to train
Okay.
for. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, Anthony, that's a good report.
Thank
No
you
more
very
questions,
much.
that'll be good.
Absolutely. Well, thank y'all. It was nice meeting everyone.
Nice to
All
meet
right,
you.
so, one more question.
Yes, sir.
That 2023 money, if I can get that for you, that's 41,000. You mentioned 80. Are you counting on money
This year.
this year that's starting?
The 2024?
Right.
That's what I want
2024 money
clarified.
that's
Okay.
in the account this year. Yeah.
No, this is 2025.
Or 5.
Yeah.
Lord, I'm
Yeah,
all backwards.
5.
Yes.
Okay, the budget that just started July 1.
Correct.
Okay,
That will end in 2026.
yeah. Okay,
So is 2023 correct? Or would it be
Yes,
20?
that is where the money was.
what happened to the
was
money from
missing from.
2023? Okay.
But you spent
And
the
we
other
took the
years.
24 money.
And
Okay.
paid that bill off.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see
Oh,
what I
okay,
can do.
gotcha.
Okay.
All right, Anthony, we appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
So.
4693, right?
Getting back to the agenda, I'll skip my own agenda here, so let's go 4A again. Let's have any public comments on that.
Okay.
Anybody have any public comments? Now's the time to, we can do those under
Mm-hmm.
rule water.
Okay.
Let's do that. Any public comments on anything? Roger, you got anything?
Just to clarify that, that money is in this year's budget starting July
It
1.
is?
Right, they have to meet their
12?
goal of installations, but that money is.
Okay.
What is their goal? Do you
12
know?
fire detectors, 12 new fire detectors.
Okay.
It's-
It was.
It started
began-
originally at 24, and
Right.
they was putting so many up, it was hard to get,
They've got a
enough
10-year
clients.
lifespan by the state of Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So once you get a house covered,
It's 10
Yeah.
years before you need another one.
And the public really needs to take advantage of that,
yes,
you know, if this program,
And who do they contact? The fire?
each
Fire
fire
department.
department, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm
Each
just
rural
hoping
fire
other
department.
people are listening to this meeting and they go, oh, I didn't know about that.
And go home, all you gotta do is call them.
Yeah, they put it on their signs out on beside the road. I know Summitville does, and they call the city, they call Manchester and Tullahoma, and then the two municipalities usually target the rural departments by calling them. So
And I've sort of fallen into this thing. I like it. I know some don't. To me, it's cheaper than opening up or talking about a rural fire department.
Absolutely.
If it helps them update their equipment for $250,000, I mean, you're gonna be looking at $2 million to build a building, and then you're gonna start paying these people, and these people are working for free, and they put their own time and money in it. So I'm still for it, but
I am too.
okay, all right. Any more questions on that topic? If not, we'll move on to the
Water.
rural water.
can I
report.
start?
Yes, sir. You
Okay.
can.
All right. We had talked back, and Jeff Perry from Manchester City had shown up, and Miss Pugh and several people that live on J.U. Sarton Road, and that is in my district. We had talked, and they had agreed to put a water line in. And we got the report back about it sort of got astronomical on money. And a couple of people don't understand that that's a lot of money. So the gentleman who was going to put their water in has passed away. So they're back to zero if we don't help. I don't know if this will change how everybody feels or not. If I can get Manchester City to put the water in and drop down to a 4-inch line, no hydrant, would everybody? I mean, we've paid for pipe all over the county. Down my road, they paid for it. Down Oak Hill Road, out in Hillsboro, we've paid for 4-inch pipe. We've set pipe at Manchester City for years, and they have put it in.
I mean, to me, it just seems to open up the floodgates for everybody. I don't know how many people don't have water lines, but for me to get water line into my property, it's gonna cost me $75,000, so.
But this is just going out in the road, not to your house. It's not going
No,
to be
it's
to their
just
house.
going down to my property, and I know they don't
Oh,
have
okay.
water, but I just know of past situations where people were responsible for laying their own pipe.
Okay.
And are you saying, I mean, will Manchester City not agree to there's other people that lay pipe, they
Mm-hmm.
can find someone else.
They can.
I don't think they can. I think that's like in Manchester's, in their district.
Well, that's a
The-
new law, isn't it? Or the
Mayor
rule?
Hobbs said that they would provide all the labor.
Mhm.
They would, and if we can get the county to pay for the pipe, that's what, many meetings that I've attended. Before, Mayor Howard was absolutely no, absolutely not. But finally, Mayor Hobbs said, I will help you with this situation. He said, I can remedy this. So he said that they would provide the labor because, Mr. Harris and I more or less made a pact that we were gonna continue this until we got watered down that road. I'm sorry, but.
I don't,
it
I'll stop you
does-
just for a second.
Sorry.
Can you come over and sit at the table? 'Cause I think
Yes,
it's fairly-
please.
Everybody probably wondering what you're saying, so.
Okay,
That's true.
sorry. But Mr. Harris and I made a pact that we would continue working on this water, because we've worked for 5 years trying to get water down this road. And he passed away June the 8th. But you remember we came to this meeting May the 22nd, and I called him and told him that the water had been approved, and he was so happy. Now, I'm not sure why he passed away. I don't know the circumstances. But he was going to dig himself. But the city did not want him to do it. They said, we'll use their own people to dig, and
So now they've agreed to provide the labor.
yes, yes.
Well, but so what is the cost of 4-inch pipe?
That's, I'd like to know.
Well, there were more questions
There's a lot
when
more
that
questions.
last meeting, when Manchester sent a rep, they were stipulating they're gonna have to have it bedded, it's gonna have to be engineered, it's gonna go all these other things. And that's when the price got way up there. So-
But think about, in their defense, if they're gonna take the water line over, I mean, they want somebody that they know.
I understand
No.
all that, but they've been running lines without us having to pay for all that. All we were doing was pipe.
Right.
Yeah, and that
And
was my
I'm
understanding.
good with pipe going down to your locations and let y'all run from their own, because I think, even though I voted last time, I think we're opening up a door for a lot of other customers that may be a mile away would like to have water, but I don't think we can provide water for everybody that wants it. The county really is not in the business of water. It's never
But
been
see,
part
we-
of that.
I mean, we have to go through the city to get water.
I understand.
So, it
I
involves
don't know why
both
the city won't
governments.
have a close enough line anyway to let y'all tie in. They could put 1 meter and y'all could figure out the billing on the thing, and it wouldn't cost them anything to speak of.
But they either have to cross a blue line stream or come down a bluff,
Who has to?
whoever puts it in.
Well, where is the Manchester's water line now?
On each end.
Yeah, this road is right in the
Each
middle.
end,
of
and
Each
it's in
end
the
of
middle,
Beach
huh?
and 16th
Each end of
model.
J.E. Sarton Road. It's in a hollow that you can come down off 16th Model Road, or you can come in off Kathy Ridge Road.
Is there water lines on each end?
Yes,
So why could it not be tied in there from one end to the other?
and it's only 1.7 miles.
And I think y'all could probably provide that for,
If the city,
The pipe.
if the city's willing to do the labor on it.
Yes, they are.
I mean, it's just coming down to, are we willing to furnish the pipe to do
well,
it?
That- yeah,
okay, what
that's
would
what-
be the cost of the pipe?
That's
And
what
maybe we
That's what
ought
That's
to
what our rural water guy needs to
listen
find out.
about these particular customers, since it's not additional for any of the utilities. I think it's a problem for the next
It is.
customer.
I think it's just gonna come down to if you're gonna furnish it now, materials now, or are you gonna do it for other folks that
Yes,
come up down the line?
that's right.
This is a decision,
I
needs
think
to be
that's
made
it.
on this.
But we already have.
Yeah,
But how long ago?
Well,
we
And
committed.
how big were those pipes?
it got turned
4
down
inches.
though, didn't it?
No, we had pipe stacked at Manchester City for years.
But you don't now.
No.
You don't now.
No,
No,
I'm
because they
talking
quit
about
putting it in.
what we passed in this committee did not go through.
Didn't go through budget and finance, no.
Yes,
It was sent to Budget and Finance.
with a recommendation, and they turned it down.
I don't think it ever came up. Never got sent to us.
Never came up.
Well, it didn't get in the budget, so it didn't get anywhere.
So we can, if y'all, whatever y'all decide, we can have a recommendation to send it back over there again for approval.
I think we need to find out the cost,
Yes, and why
and
would
then
the,
who's gonna pay for it.
right, why would the people that are, the landowners, why wouldn't they pay for the pipe? Why wouldn't they? That's a fair question. If I was in their shoes, I'd be saying, how much is it? And there's divided by
Right.
5, we're gonna pay for that. That's
See,
what I would do.
We had money at one time to pay for engineering cost, and this is back when Mayor Howard she said absolutely not. So I held those checks until they expired, and then I had to
Yeah.
tear
Well,
them up.
hopefully they'll still
Yeah.
have the money.
This starts down here off Kathy Ridge.
Okay.
It crosses this way. There's no houses down through here. This side, it crosses that blue line stream. When the houses start picking up right here, you go up an incline that's probably 300 or 400 feet.
But we even
Like that.
said we would be okay with it stopping at the bridge.
So y'all want Tim, you want to get Tim to check on the price, let him check on materials, and then.
I think we need to start there.
And then come back with the only thing I see is we told them before that we would do it. We'd furnish materials before, right? That was our last recommendation.
A lot has been discussed and changed in this county about our infrastructure since then, and I think it warrants smart decisions at this point.
Okay.
This is going a little further than what we've done in the past. They were
Gotcha.
basically main lines, not going down roads.
Let's get Tim to check on the price, and then we'll put that on the agenda for next
I will
month,
go
and
see
and
Mr.
we'll
Berry.
we'll address it next month with a decision on what to do.
Where do you get the cost of the pipe?
From him, it'll have to
From-
come from Manchester City, yeah.
Yeah,
You just got to get how many?
How many feet are on a stick, and then how many sticks to the mile and a quarter,
mile and a quarter.
mile and a quarter,
Well,
from the top to the bottom.
Well, if you go all the way through, it's 1.7, but if you stop at the bridge, it's 9/10.
What are you gonna do there? Somebody's not gonna get water?
Well, there's
There's
nobody
nobody there.
Oh,
below
okay.
that.
That's on the
So that
end
would be
down by the
coming
lake.
in from the top
You would come
side.
from the
From
top
16th
down
model.
and stop at the creek and not have to cut through the rock in the creek, because nobody lives past there. The
Okay.
other house that's down there that lived, Mr. Norman Lynch, they have water off Kathy Ridge.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
I drove through there and looked at
Yeah.
it. I know where you're
But
talking
the
about.
only water source they have is that creek.
It's a spring, and that's it. That's just it. And if anybody messes up the spring, it messes up everybody.
How has your water been this year?
Well, of course,
Had
we've
quite a
had
bit
a
of
lot
rain.
of rain.
That's why I was
see.
asking. I had the
But-
same problem with a well. in
Well,
town.
they don't even have a well. And if my son uses any amount of water, he has to come to my house and fill up a big water tank and take it to his house.
Has anybody got wells?
No, it's at spring.
There's a new home
and that's
site down
the,
that they bored like a 200-foot.
Oh, it's over 300 feet.
Is
Dry
that why
hole.
they stopped building there?
Yeah, because it was dry,
It's
I
probably
noticed
300
that.
feet. It's probably sulfur water.
and there was nothing.
Nothing.
So is the spring like gravity flow? I mean, how do
Yeah.
you get it? Do y'all pump it out of the spring?
That it is just gravity, isn't it, Nancy?
We pump it.
You pump
The
it.
others up the road use gravity.
Gravity, okay.
All right. So without a recommendation, let Tim check on the price of the pipe, and then next
Not
month
to just keep
we'll
kicking
address
the
it.
can down the road, but that's a big part of this. What does it cost, and does that price change every month, or is it a pretty stable price?
I'm gonna say it's gonna fluctuate depending on what the economy's doing, but I may be completely
I
wrong.
know, that's what it seems like to me. So how long would the price be good for?
It's probably not likely to go up because of oil is going down.
Well, I wouldn't think it would go down.
Well, Tim, you can find out how long it's good
I'll
for.
find
I didn't
out.
say it's going down.
So,
I don't
do you
think
know
it's
where
gonna go up.
Jeff's office
Yes,
is?
ma'am, I'm gonna find it tomorrow.
Wait.
I promise you.
Well, it's real easy. You just go by the Coffee County Bank turn right, go
Okay.
by the cemetery, keep going.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that street is, but you,
Down by the sewer plant,
by the what plant?
sewer plant.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
I know we've discussed this a lot, and we even voted for it, and I feel badly for you, but I still got heartburn about doing something we hadn't been doing and setting more precedent to put the county in the business that we should never be in.
Well, I know you mentioned last time something about you didn't feel like we didn't want water lines and then running in subdivision. There's not going to be any subdivision at all down there. I mean, this is just mere need.
Well, that's why the county passed the zoning type stuff, codes recently about back to the 5 acres and all, trying to force utility companies to run their lines or the developer pay for those lines. So the people that are buying these houses, they're the ones paying for it. Everybody else buys a house anywhere near town or something, typically, they can tie into water, maybe sewer somewhere, but when they build a subdivision 5 miles out from any infrastructure, we got a problem. Everybody that ends up in a house like Wayside that leaves county with a problem saying, you need to do something about this. And in Wayside's case, they're paying quite a bit of money every month, way more than a water bill, a sewer bill, to try to keep that system running. And we basically told them, we're not gonna give you any more money. This is some ARP money, and we're not gonna keep doing this to keep that system up. And they're trying to build 3 new houses right now, apparently, what I was told yesterday.
I think getting back to the water versus the wastewater is
Either
different.
way.
It's different. I mean,
Either
it's gonna
way,
be like a-
it's not something the county ought to be
It is.
in.
It is. It'd be a county one-time fund on the pipe, and then it's taken over by municipality. This other, we're still tied to that for years, but
I don't know that we're tied to it anymore.
I'll call Joey
So-
Hobbs too.
Pardon?
I'll call Joey Hobbs too.
we'll try, like Roseanne says, we'll try to stop kicking it down the can by next month. We'll have you something.
So, okay, when is your next meeting?
Probably looking at the 19th or the 28th, just whatever we'll decide here at the end of this meeting of August.
Okay. Okay, is that the only recommendation that you can give
Yeah,
me?
well-
Because we just,
Tim
we
will get
fought
those
it and
prices,
fought it and fought it and fought
and
it.
he'll get back with us.
Judy, what's your number?
My number is 931-409-7809.
Mr. Duncan, you got anything to interject into this? We hadn't heard from you on it.
I'm not familiar with the area, and I was just wondering, is that an area, I know Murfreesboro is moving to Manchester, all these big cities are moving to the smaller areas, it's moving to Beech Grove, I
Right.
should say. And I'm just wondering, are those areas ready to really explode, or does it look like they're really growing so rapidly that this might be a real problem?
They're not growing rapidly, and most of that property's gonna stay in the same hands. It's just that people have lived there for a long
Okay.
time, and their water sources have gone bad,
Okay.
and there's just not potable water there.
Okay. I thought maybe the area, I know they're moving this way,
Oh, yes.
all the
that
cities are,
definitely.
yeah.
Well, can I ask one more question?
Sure.
So the reason that that the water, last year was a dry year, it went dry, right?
Well, I mean, it didn't, well, yeah, parts of that is definitely dry, and there's nothing but rock. But, well, Nancy, maybe you can kind of explain I mean, they have kind of like well, I even asked, what was it, H2? Oh, the plumbing. I can't think of the plumbing name. Pro Plumbing, sorry, Pro Plumbing, to come down and see if a withholding tank could be put in And he came down and he looked at it and he said, I don't think there's another place in Coffee County like this. He said, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Because you've got a spring.
Mhm.
A lot of wells we're trying to drive
But the
too.
spring can't be run into a big, I mean, y'all been functioning on this for years, right? And it just feeds into each house. Is there how big is your, what I'm getting at is what has changed in the
Well,
last year or two?
I
It
don't,
just got real
Or
dry.
5 years, 5
well,
years.
yeah, I mean, you
You just want a better
you
water
worry,
supply.
You worry if, I mean, they certainly don't drink it. They have to
Okay.
buy it, all their drinking water. I mean, and if they take a shower, I know my son said, we take showers sometimes in muddy water.
Really?
Oh, yes.
And well, you tell them
Do
about,
my laundry.
tell
You
them
want me to
about
stick
your
it in the freezer?
commodes.
Can you filter that?
Well, the filter would have to be replaced
Often.
every 2 weeks.
Yes,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
understand.
Can you
And
state
it
your
needs
name?
mud out of
Yes,
the
my name is
commode.
Nancy Bush. And I have lived on J.E. Sarton Road my entire life. So I have dealt with this my whole life. So yes, the water, we do have water, obviously. But we have to watch how we use the water. And when it gets dry, you have to watch how often you can flush the toilet. You have to make sure you're cleaning the toilet because you have rocks coming in, you have mud coming in. Our hot water heater has to be replaced quite often because the rocks and sediment come in and will ruin the thing. So there's expenses such as that we have to endure year after year just due to the water situation. If my husband needs to take a shower, I can't do laundry. I can't wash dishes. I have to time things. So that is very frustrating. And if we have the opportunity to have a better water source, we want to make
Sure.
sure we take advantage of that.
Right.
But I think you're always going to have a problem with the spring not having enough water. But I think you can filter and get rid of some of your problems. Certainly don't want to be ruining water heaters and everything else.
Right.
I've got a whole system filter on my well, and it'll pump sand and dirt and do what you're describing. And I have to take the filter out and clean it, put it back in. So that would be, I would think, a little cheaper thing than having things ruined and all your plumbing stopped up and
Right.
all that.
So, and what we're dealing with, it's been there for decades.
Yeah,
So if we don't get water through this method, we will have to invest in something else. And then we're not going to have money to put into city water pipe coming down the road. We'll be putting money into what we have there currently. So, we don't have a unlimited amount of money
sure.
at our disposal either. So,
Right. I wasn't being insensitive to that. We don't know how much the pipe is going to cost. I
Absolutely.
mean, that's number
we
one.
would love to know that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'll be thinking. If, how many, what I was thinking on the property I'm trying to get water to. I wish I had a few more neighbors that could share the
Right.
cost of $75,000, but
Absolutely.
Well,
Okay.
you might want to get a check on 4-inch also. You're never going to get fire protection probably unless you get 6-inch. So it might be worth somebody's difference between the 4 and the 6. And I would think that would help your insurance.
Okay, all right, we'll, Tim will check on the
Thank you
price
very
of the pipe, and he'll report back to this committee next month, and we'll try to come up with something.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All righty, moving on down, we got animal control. Craig's not here tonight. We can skip that. Roseanne, no rec, anything? We don't have anything going on with that? So
No.
we can go to our new business, 8A, and, Neil, we can add you onto that. You got anything come up, and we'll put you down as a rescue squad review.
No, you'd asked me the last month or two about coming out, so we're just gonna come out and, We appreciate the support y'all give us throughout the years. This is 5 of my 6 officers come with me tonight.
You want to introduce them all to us?
Jennifer Simmons, Jamie McCullough, Dan Ike, Dustin Darnell, and Linda Forster. We're getting close on our building. Pick one of our trucks up. It's there. If y'all want to see it after the meeting, we picked one up this afternoon. Don't have it strapped yet. We do have one finally back.
All right.
4 months, but we finally got her this afternoon. You have any questions you want?
Well, we can schedule for next month for the next month for a full review. We just had
If it ain't
Hillsborough
working, I'll
tonight,
be
but
here.
we'll.
If not, I'll
How
stop in.
important is the money that we share with you?
Very important. We've had parachuter in a tree. We've had a boat sunk. We've had a guy fell and broke his knee at Rutledge Falls.
Was it parachute in Tullahoma?
Yeah.
I thought so.
And we had a guy the other morning at 1:30 in the morning, his boat quit running. We had to go out and pull him. We jumped him off, get him back in.
So how'd you get the parachuter out?
With Tullahoma, they finally set up a haul system and hooked him into it and brought him down with a haul system. He hung
Y'all
there
did it, or
with
Tullahoma?
Tullahoma and us. They used our equipment, their equipment. It was a team
How
effort.
high up was he?
About 70 feet.
Ooh.
I was on that one, so I didn't
He
make
was
that one.
way off a target too.
We
Yeah.
all involved in that crash a few weeks.
I was on the
Couple months ago.
ambulance there on that one. I was on.
So the
30.
41,000 is important to y'all.
So I was gonna say we had a boat sink the other day. 99% of the time we're in the water, we're in full dry suits. That's what we try to keep. Not the best gear, but keep my divers and my guys safe. We got in the water. We had gas. We had oil in the water. If they get in a dry suit, a wet suit, they're gonna have it all over them and come out. Flooding, you never know what kind of water you're messing with. So 99% of the time, Swiftwater team, we do dry suits year round.
So how'd the boat sink?
They had bought a boat and took it out in the middle of the water, and the transit was cracked. Had a big crack. They didn't know about it.
So it wasn't your boat?
No, it wasn't our boat.
Oh,
We went
okay.
and got
That's
it.
all I care about.
No, we went and got it, flipped it up. We got airbags. We turned it over, got it back to the dock for them, and got it loaded. And all this is free. We don't charge for none of our services. We don't charge a dime.
It might be
expense.
something to think about. The ambulance charges something.
Everything y'all do is free though.
Free, yeah. Being a 501c3, you really can't charge for your services.
You can accept
You
You can
donations.
accept donations.
Yeah. But
And
most,
you don't get many of those.
no.
You just talking about a while ago fundraisers. We start in May. We do a mud run at the fairground. June we do Bonnaroo. July we do the 3rd of July show in Tullahoma. We do a mail out, and we'll cook 9 days at the fair this coming year. And we're fundraised quite often, but it takes that to keep the guys and girls safe and keep equipment coming in. And if we lose that, that means we're just going to pick up more. And I mean, we're working 6-7 months every year already trying to raise money. April we do a chicken dinner. We've not been able to do it on account of building, but there ain't too many months that we're not trying to out raising money, trying to do something to keep everything going.
So how much do you typically make in the April chicken dinner? And how much did you miss out on?
What, at 12,000?
Good year is 12. Usually our average with that for our insurance company is 10,000.
Okay.
That's for total cookouts that you do?
No,
That's
just
just
That's
that
that
one.
one that
one?
you
Chicken
weren't.
barbecue
Wow,
dinner.
I'm impressed.
Oh, everybody stops there.
We cook, last time we cooked 108 Boston butts, and we cooked, and made barbecue out of them. We cooked 780 some chicken halves.
So we've lost that for 2 years because our building burnt. So we've
So
lost
Because
you
of
lost
The
$20,000.
building catching on fire.
Oh, yeah.
We've not been able to get back in the building
It's
to
already
have
been
it. So
2 years.
this December will be 2 years.
It's looking good now.
It
Getting
is.
close. We like waiting on the guy to get the cabinets built. The plumber can finish up in about a day, and the electrician likes about a day and a half, and then IT guys we're getting close. Like I said, we've had a truck going for 4 months. We just got it back today.
And I would like to say with the rescue squad, in the middle of the night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, the county units go out for a fire. They always send a truck out to like rehab
We
them,
run every
make sure they
rehab.
have something to drink, cool them off, and that's a big deal when it's 95 degrees. And at night, it's still hot. That stuff's,
Yeah.
that's, I always thought that was one of them.
Well, just knowing that somebody's there to
Help you.
care.
We carry,
That's very-
wintertime we carry coffee, not chocolate, and water and Gatorade. Summertime we carry water and Gatorade and a mist fan. We keep towels on ice water when they put it around their neck when they come over to rehab.
And when you're hot and there's nobody helping, stuff like that, that's like, it gets you back going again, it makes you
A
return
mental
to it.
boost
Yeah.
also,
And we'll
I would
help.
think.
I mean, we've helped Teloma, we've helped Manchester. You call us, there's no lines. We're gonna go wherever you need us, we're gonna go. My guys is willing to go. We keep 4 people on call. You call, you're gonna have a officer, a first responder, and 1 to 2 regular members that go on every call, rehab call. Why we do the first responder is it's been a year ago, I guess. There was a house in Lakewood Park blowed up. Ambulance got there, had a woman burnt from head to toe, 3rd-degree burns. So they were stuck with her. Had a guy come over having chest pain, had a lady come over and said, I'm fixing to go in labor. Nobody else take care of them, so we carry our first responder. That way we can hold off till the ambulance gets there and do whatever we need to do. They're state certified first responders. And they're there to take care of the patients till we get another ambulance to them. Even firefighters, you never know when the firefighter's gonna go down. And I'd hate to know that we didn't have somebody there to take care of them if we didn't have ambulance available at the time.
So y'all trained for all this,
Yes, sir.
wow, I
And
did not know that.
Talking about training, we do 2 state trainings a year. It costs me $125 a person to put it on. They gotta have at least 20 people, so that comes out of our money. We've got a structural collapse team, trench team, grain bin team, high angle, low angle team, swift water team, dive team, and they have to be certified every other year. We have to be some kind of different training. We've got to.
Hey, is Linda, is she certified in all this stuff? Is she?
Linda's
She
certified
high?
to take notes.
Is that right? Okay. All right.
But I mean, you take $125 and we have to get the motel rooms for the guys coming in. We have to pay for that because they don't charge a dime for coming in. This goes back to Tennessee Association. It's where the money goes. The guys
Okay.
coming in don't get
That's
paid.
hard to say, surely somebody does.
It goes back to them, and they just went up to $125.
So y'all
per
pay
person.
dues, basically.
We pay dues every year, and then if you don't pay dues to be in the rescue squad, then the training's $400 a person. So we pay TARS dues, and then the squad has to pay dues. But then they come in and they'll send instructors in, and it costs $125 a person that way instead of $400.
Gotcha. Well, Neil, we appreciate all you do.
We
You
do
do a good
Thank
job.
y'all.
And-
We thank y'all.
Did
Well-
you say how many people you have?
I've got 30 on the roster. We probably got 15 active, but I just we're very fortunate. There's probably every other meeting I've got people showing up. We just put 3 new ones on last meeting that's been real interested. They come to the building quite often. I've seen yesterday Dan was mowing. One of the guys come out and started weed eating with him, so they're wanting to do something.
I'm always impressed, all these volunteer
Gulf
groups
County's-
doing this without getting any pay or anything.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot worse than being a commissioner. It's not very thankful either, but,
Gulf County's got a lot of great
we don't have to
volunteers.
put in the
Yeah.
kind of work y'all do.
They got
What's
a lot
your
of-
Like
youngest
Tennessee's volunteer
member
state.
in age?
What's our youngest member?
Just curious.
Ethan, he's,
Mid-20s.
yeah, early twenties. Early twenties.
Just put 2 guys on. It's like I said last meeting. That's in their 20s. And
Oh,
then
that's great.
other guy's probably in his 40s, late 40s. He just got out of the military.
All right,
We usually
Neil.
have 2 or 3 every other meeting show up, want to join, so we're very fortunate.
Again, we appreciate all you do.
Thank
y'all
you
for what y'all
to
do.
all
We'll have,
of you
we'll have
for
you
all
back over
do.
soon, okay?
Holler, somebody
Oh,
be
I'd
here.
like to see the truck, but,
We'll wait till
Well,
okay.
we're gonna see it.
okay.
It's
We're
out.
gonna let out
Yeah,
pretty
we're
quick,
fixing-
I hope.
fixing to set a time and date right here in just a
There
minute.
we go.
All right, let's,
You know, see them come by and take us for a ride and let you do the siren.
Yeah,
You'll like our siren.
Yeah.
It vibrates the ground.
I wanna drive the truck, not pull the siren.
all right, let's look at Tuesday, August 19th, 6 PM. I know we usually go on Thursdays, but we could look at the 28th of Thursday if need be, but.
I'm okay on the 19th.
Okay, let's do a Tuesday the 19th.
I'm not, I won't be here, but that's okay. Y'all can survive.
Make
How about,
another one.
can you make a Thursday night?
Mm-hmm,
You can make a Thursday?
mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all wanna go Thursday the 28th?
28th,
The
let me
28th
check my calendar.
Thursday.
I'm okay with that.
Like it when everybody's here, so let's do Thursday the 28th, 6 PM. Roseanne, you didn't get out of that
I
one.
can do that. I wasn't trying to get out of it. That's my son's birthday on the 19th.
All right, I got you. Whose birthday is it?
Boone,
Okay, all right.
we have to celebrate on the birthday. We can't do it another day.
Thursday, the 28th, 6 PM. All right, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
That's by Mr. Miller, second by Mr. Morris. All in favor of adjournment, say aye. Aye. Ayes have it. Thanks, everyone, for coming.
Thank you.
Good crowd tonight. We'll try to get y'all.
I want to see that.
next month.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long time.
Turn that off.
Thank you, Mr. Morris.
Yes, sir.